guys, it's your girl Linnee and welcome to InnerBeautyOut, and today we are in a very tropical place, hence my outfit. I am on vacation. I was able to escape the US, Jersey, to try to just have a sistercation, and you'll see a video up on that. But while I'm here, I wanted to also share with you guys some of my favorite Amazon purchases for this trip. And so I thought they were really neat and helpful during this trip, and I thought if I shared it with you, that it might be helpful for you too. Also, I'm always open to seeing what else is like cool and what I need. Sometimes you don't realize what you need. And so hearing you guys go and sound off in the comments about some of the things that you found for a trip or vacation or a mini getaway will be really, really helpful. All right, so nonetheless, let's get right into it. I am going to show you what I brought with me. First up is this fan. I've brought this on my channel before, a part of my Amazon favorites, but this worked and served its purpose, obviously, in this humid place. I actually brought this with me, especially during the dinner time when it really is super warm out. I don't really necessarily bring this on the beach, but by the time I walk over to where my reservations are for dinner, I'm often really hot and sweating, so this was really helpful along the way to keep me cool. Again, you already know that this can be charged with a Android kind of port or cord of some degree, or even the ones that you probably use in your camera. I kind of used mine as a dual version of that. And again, this is 3 levels of speed, and you can literally put it in your pocket with no issue. So I really, really enjoyed this. I found this was really helpful even during dinner. At times, if you're seated outside, it's very humid, and having a fan is definitely not a bad thing to have on a trip, on a Caribbean trip. All right, so that was the first one. Second up is this eyeglass organizer. I think this was an amazing find. Why? Because it houses about 6 glasses. Yeah, about 6 shades. So I put all my favorite shades, my key shades in here, and there you have it. And what's awesome is it doesn't take up space and everything is protected. Your lenses are protected. You don't have to worry about trying to locate where you can store your glasses in your luggage. They literally fold up this way, and there you have it. All of your shades, I said 6, 5. So all your glasses are stored away in these 5 slots. And what's awesome is this can be hung on a door, and so you can actually see what you have. So I don't have to worry about my glasses getting scratched up or scuffed up. Everything is in its own unique compartment, and I thought this was a great buy that I got on Amazon. Boom. Alright, so next up is this cord. A multi-plug cord is also very important because, as you know, when you're in a room, if you're sharing a room with someone, a lot of times the ports aren't in the most convenient place. And if you want to have multiple things near your nightstand, this is quite essential. It comes with USB outlets as well, which is really, really pretty good, because you can actually use this to just plug in your phone, charge up your fan, or whatever the case may be. And then there are 3 other outlets that are 3-prong, and you can use the 2-prong too if you don't need necessarily the 3-prong. This does use a 3-prong outlet, so hopefully, I don't know if there's one that comes with just the 2, because there are rooms that have outlets that don't offer this 3rd prong, so just be mindful of that. It comes with the ability to kind of wrap it up and secure it easily, but we found this really, really useful, my sister and I, to be able to plug our phones, our Apple Watches, charge up our iPads, all that stuff, all from the convenience of our nightstand, and not have to worry about someone stealing the plug or getting more juice than the other. So this was a really cool thing to have on a trip. If you're in the market for one, this was pretty good. I'll include the brand of it. Ooh, if it shows up, I'll include the brand below somewhere. Next up is this SD card organizer. So I found this to be very, very useful for someone who is a content creator, or perhaps you do some other kind of filming daily. What I found that this is cool to have is that if you have your SD cards all in here, you are not misplacing them. If you need to swap out, you know exactly where to go. They're housed in one location, and you can easily see what you have and what is missing. So I found this to be really great to have on vacation. As soon as I ran out of that one, I went to the next SD card that I have, which I'm using now. And then once that was full, then I can go into the other ones and use those as well. So great to have and easy for you to use, even if you're editing on the plane. You can pull out the most essential ones and just kind of like edit from there, or whatever the case may be. This is pretty cool, and they're secure. I don't have to worry about anything falling out. Honestly, once it's in, it's in. There's nothing coming out. So yeah, and I got this off of Amazon. Speaking of electronics organization, I love, as you know, organizing. And for me, having a case to put all of my electronic gadgets was really also important, as far as like my backup chargers for my camera, my cord converter as far as my computer, my my charger for my batteries. In here also is my hard drive, external hard drive. I have a mic buffer I call it a buffer, but it's one of those furry things that help deter the wind from being picked up on your videos. And so you can actually get those from Amazon too. And so there's spots for SD cards, but I don't put them in here. Obviously, I showed you guys that I use this for my SD as far as organization. And this plugs into this little fuzzy looking thing in here, which connects to the camera, and you just have a better sound quality in that sense. So I thought this was a great pickup, and it was easy for me to go through check-in at the airport, because I could just put all the bag in and it's already in its own unique container, which makes digging through and trying to find all your electronics less of a hassle. So I got this from Amazon, and I will share the information below as to how you can get it too. Next up was this makeup organizer, which I actually inspired my sister to get one too. She has a green one, which is really pretty. I picked up a black one because it was black. And so I put on top, it's like a two-layered kind of, it is a two-layered bag. And so essentially on the top lid is just kind of like tools and stuff. So I have my Benadryl, my Tide pen, a whitening tooth pen, my toothpaste, my floss, a small like kind of deodorant spray, a face scrubber, my sponge, and all that stuff. And then what I've done in the second pouch is all my skincare. So I've depotted a lot of my things as far as like serums, primers and toners, and kind of put them in these small little bottles, which also helps with having to stay within the travel limits. And then I have some of these like bigger containers that I didn't want to depot, and I just kind of threw in, and essentially it's more of my serums, toners, masks underneath there, some treatments in case I have a breakout while on vacation, and all that jazz, and it all fits nicely here. And what was cool about this, outside of taking out something like this, because we all know the limit size for traveling is not something that it has to be less than 3 ounces, I believe this is 3 ounces. So something like this I could potentially get away with traveling with, but probably something like this I probably wouldn't be able to. So this would go in my check-in bag, but I was able to travel with all of this in my carry-on bag and not have to worry about anything breaking, because it was under my care, and I just felt a little bit more safe and assured that my stuff wouldn't go missing, because they are with me. So essentially this is awesome to have as a potential carry-on bag. Again, this is a cosmetic case that I was able to find on Amazon, and I will link the information for this below as well. Something also I brought that I purchased through Amazon was this wipes container, and it's usually probably used for like babies and stuff like that, but I find it useful even in just doing working as a makeup artist. that it's important to have wipes to be able to wipe your hands constantly, especially right now in this day and age working with the pandemic. I just feel like it helps having wipes on hand because sometimes napkins and tissues aren't readily available, but having something like this where you can kind of clutch it into your bag or whatever the case may be, you're able to keep your hands clean at all times. And I love the fact that it's just reusable in that sense. If you're into fashion, especially on vacation, I thought this was a cute universal bag that you can wear with just about anything. It is a vintage boho kind of like bag, and I found this on Amazon. It is brown and brown and tans often go with a lot of things. I thought it was really cute, and this is how it opens up. I have some gum inside. It has a beautiful floral print on the inside, and it is black. I thought this was so cutely put together, and I didn't quite often wear it too much because I didn't bring any browns on this trip as far as shoes, but I often really feel like this would go with just about anything. And so this was a cute find on Amazon, and your stuff is secure. I didn't have any issues with keeping my items closed or not feeling like I didn't have enough space. I really thought that this was really cute. So it comes with a nice little brown strap, which you could wear as a crossbody. Excuse me. You can wear this as a crossbody, or you can potentially wear this just as a shoulder bag, or even as a clutch. So I thought this could be a great find to share with you guys if you're planning on going on a trip or just because. So last but not least is this strap for my Apple Watch. Actually, my sister picked this up for me. I thought this was really cute because of how slim the actual strap is, and I love it because I can actually interchangeably change out my watches and not have to worry about my links kind of like wearing out or rusting out from being around the water and stuff like that. So I thought this was really cute. I love the fact that it has two little like securing bands right there as well. I hate when it only has one. I just think that it just helps it to feel that much more secure. I feel comfortable. The metal is, if I wore a metal strap like I normally wear, it would be hot against my skin, especially being in the sun. And it's not too flashy, and I think this is just a lot cuter. But anyway, my sister picked this up off of Amazon as well, and I'll link this below, and it came in 3 different like colors, or a 3-pack essentially. It was this green one, a black one, and a burgundy one, and it was really cute. I love the idea that she got this, and it actually matches my nails. So if you're interested in having some alternative bands while you're on vacation, you don't want to draw attention to yourself, don't want to be too flashy, especially during the day, then this is something that you could potentially wear. I do hope that you were able to enjoy some of the Amazon favorites I was able to share with you guys today. They really were helpful throughout this trip in terms of just being organized and having things where I know I could find them and to be cute. So nonetheless, I hope that this helped someone prepare for a trip potentially that they may be taking. The world is still going on, pandemic or not, so live life, be safe, and yeah, I will see you at my next one. Bye.